Peace, power, and prosperity, family. This is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully, coming to you once again with an early riser show of coffee and crypto. What's going on? Islam, what's going on, Yusuf? How you going, brother? What's going on, YouTube family? YouTube family, those checking in right now via Facebook. How we doing? How we doing? Grand Rising. Miss April, how we doing? Happy Friday, Financial Fridays. Happy Holy Divine Day. Those out there drawing any signs and symbols. How's everybody doing out there, family? Y'all see what it is right now. We got to see a red out here, brother Leon. How we doing? Peace, peace, peace. We got to see a red out here right now, brother Polo. Peace. How we doing? Let me see. Let me go ahead and get this over here. Let me get everything set up real quick so we can get going. Give me 1 second, family. Give me 1 second. Get everything set up proper. How's the day going for everybody? As we've seen, we had a real bad dip yesterday due to the FUD that was exposed about the Tether and Bitfinex. We're going to be going over that story here in a minute. Definitely going to be covering that story here in a minute. Let's see what we got here. That's what it was. Okay, got you. All right, let me see here real quick. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna have to stay over there. All right, let me see who all we got checking in right now. Brother Polo, Brother Trotter, Miss Agnes, how we doing? Brother Leon. Let me see who we got checking in on the YouTube side of things. Brother Christopher, peace, peace, peace. Grand Rising, how we doing, family? What time is it? 9:02. We're gonna give it about 3 more minutes to let individuals check in. Gonna give it about 3 more minutes to let individuals check in. We're gonna start going live at about 9:05. Let me see. Should I do? I may wait. On doing the actual podcast. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait on doing the podcast. But let me see. Let me let everybody else know that we are live. Family, if y'all can, please share this out. Also, please share this out if you can. Please assist me in sharing this out. Let me share this out real quick on a couple social media platforms, and we're going to go ahead and take off. Give me 1 second. Let me share this real quick. Definitely not going to delay too much. It's already 9 a.m. Day's already started. Okay, we got that out the way. Let me go ahead and get over here and snatch up this YouTube. Family, did anybody in the positions over the last couple of days while the prices are down as they are? Anybody out there enter any type of positions while the prices are down as they are? Let me know if you did. Let me know if you did. There we go. All right, I got that saved now. So we got YouTube, Facebook Live, same time, double bubble. Let me slide this over here real quick so people know we live. And I'm gonna tell y'all what's crazy about it. Y'all gonna see if anybody checks out my Instagram. Both screenshots, I got 4 viewers on each on each platform at the time that I took the screenshot. Y'all already know how I resonate with the number 44. So that was our 44 resonator for the day. Real interesting. Let me see. That is that. And this is. There we go. So they can see exactly where I'm streaming from on each screen. Let me let them know what's going on. We live right now, Facebook and YouTube. Live right now on both Facebook and YouTube right now. There we go. All right. Now it's time for us to take off. Let me go ahead and reintroduce myself real quick. There we go. All right, peace, power, and prosperity, family. My name is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully, coming to you once again with an early rising show of coffee and crypto in the AM Financial Fridays. How we doing out there, family? As we can see, we still have a sea of red. Surprisingly enough, the only coins that we're seeing up right now out of the top coins, BNB being up 0.3%, and Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, surprisingly enough, up 0.5%. Now, I don't know if individuals know. I don't know who's trading on the DragonX platform or not, but DragonX did. Let me see if I can get the news up over here. DragonX did just drop, I think, about three or four more coins over to their leverage accounts, and Bitcoin SV happened to be one of them. So yeah, that means you can actually go over there and trade not only long, but you can short also. Remember, Bitcoin SV been getting dumped. So listen to what I'm saying here. You can long and short Bitcoin SV as of right now. Let me see if I can let me see if I can find the information that I'm looking for. Let me see if I can find the updates. February. Here we go, daily dividends. Here we go. All right. This is what we're looking at right here. This is the DragonX exchange market. As you can see, I'm on the information page. Looking at the updates. About a week ago, I released that they had a mortgage loan service rolling out. You can see we got CMT, which is Cyber Miles, versus USDT leverage trading pair. That man, key. CMT, you need to check that currency out if you haven't yet. Always remember, for those that trade on the DragonX exchange market, you're also available or awarded daily dividends for holding the DT token. For holding Dragon token, you get daily dividends. That's daily payouts just for holding this token down. And this token is a very, very, very good performer. As we can see, DragonX opens Bitcoin SV versus USDT leverage trading. And they opened up leverage trading for a couple of other, okay, Doge, USDT. You can see these are the daily dividends. Also, DragonX is supporting USDT, the Tron-based Tether token, for stability within the market. So just a couple of updates of what's going on with DragonX. Getting right off into the actual stories. Let's see. First one we're going to be coming with right now, coming from CNBC today. Turn off ad black. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Hold on, let me turn this ad block off. There we go. Let me refresh. Hopefully we can get in here now without being blocked out. There we go. Make sure it loads up all the way. And we seem to be good. So yeah, first story coming to us from CNBC. Cryptocurrency shed 10 billion in an hour. No worries over the stable tether. So pay attention, family. 10 billion in an hour left out of the market. Now I've seen this thing do that and then some on the double up. Meaning I've seen this thing dump 10 billion. I've seen this thing pump 10 billion back into the market. For the most part, if we look at the global charts, in fact, let me bring our charts up real quick. Because I mean, for the most part, ever since the FUD came out yesterday, you've had a chance for both sides of the earth, meaning both hemispheres, to be awoke and dump off whatever they was going to dump off because of the news. Let me see. From my top trade. Okay, here we go. Mere top 10 coins for coin market cap. So what this is going to show us is the price charts of the top 10 coins that are available per coin market cap and live coin watch. And you're going to see the sharp dump that we just recently had. You're going to see that sharp dump we recently had. And then we should be seeing a recovery starting to come in if the market is going to start turning around. In fact, let me go on live coin watch. Let's look at the last hour and see if we got green going up and down the board, or if everything's red, still dumping. That's why I like live coin watch, because it does give you an outlook on the market as a whole, being the last 24 hours and the last hour. So yeah, Binance coin up 2.7%. Tesla's down to $1.13. Man, Tesla's 103 yesterday on hit BTC. Maker's up 1% as of right now, $529. Crypto.com, Crow is down right now, up 4.8% within the last 24 hours, though down 0.8%. Bitcoin Gold. I told y'all, definitely pay attention to Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Diamond. Doge down 1.14% right now. Remember, you can trade, for my Doge lovers out there, you can trade this with 3x leverage right now on the Dragon X exchange market. So for the most part, everything pretty much stable within the last hour. Not too much dumping going on. You got negative 0.3, negative 0.1, negative 0.1, negative 0.1, negative 0.3, negative 0.5. Pretty much no action. Let me go over here and see if we've loaded up yet. There we go. Let me go ahead and refresh, as each one of these are a little bit too big. So now what I'm saying, you can see over the last 2 days where we dumped out, and then today, which for those that are in central timing, being Chicago, when you look at everything running off of UTC time, the 24-hour day actually starts at 7 p.m. Chicago time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten a couple of these out so we can see exactly what's going on. That's everyone's beloved XRP right there, doing the exact opposite of what Bitcoin is doing. So yeah, everyone that wants to invest in XRP, I would invest, but I would short it as of right now. You are able to short it on BitBuy. You are able to short it on BitBuy. So let me see. For those that are interested in operating on BitBuy that don't have a link, let me know. I can share a link. That way individuals can sign up via the YouTube chat or Facebook. Straighten all these out. I guess we can't see Bitcoin SV on this platform. That's okay though. We'll be able to look at it on TradingView. So you can see who's having a bit of a recovery and who's still going down in the dumps. Damn, I wish I could short Tron and ADA. Yeah, you can see. Let me get rid of this since they out of here. There we go. All right, so this is our lineup right here. This is Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, ABC, EOS, XLM or Stellar, Litecoin, Tron, and then last but not least, we got ADA or Cardano. And for the most part, Litecoin seems that it may make a recovery. Tron may have a little turnaround. Let me see, what are we hitting right now? What we got down here? Let me see my support. There we go. So if we could hold support right there, maybe trend sideways, a little bit of consolidation before liftoff, that'd be good. That'd be nice momentum building for Tron. Stellar Lumens, pretty much looking damn near exactly the same as Tron, just with a larger, smaller dip, excuse me. EOS, not that much of a, let's see what type of pullback EOS had altogether. Real quick before we get into the story, let me see what type of pullback EOS had. Swing low to swing high. Maybe about 35%. Maybe lost 35% so far. Let me see. 35, 33, 35%. $28. Showing 24%. Though using the Fibonacci, you can see that that'd be a 38% retracement from the all-time high. All-time low to the high, and then the retracement level that we're looking at. If I got it, yeah, I got it pulled right. So the way you use these Fibonacci retracement levels, let me switch these over to the other side real quick. What it shows you is the percentage of retracement that it has so far. So if we put that on percent, right? And you can take the prices out, meaning the prices that the percentage is actually hidden. But if we leave the percents in there, and then what I'm going to do is slide these over to the right side. There we go. So what you're seeing is the percentage of retracement that you've seen so far. So right here, you've retraced 23.6% of the way, 38.2% of the way. By the time you've hit this retracement level, you've retraced 50% of the way. You can see the amount of resistance that we had there, which can be treated as support on the way back down. Same thing with the 382. If we do reach and come down and touch, what's that, $4.29? Yeah, 4.29. Definitely can retrace back down, though it seems we could see a nice turnaround where we're currently trading at right now. So if we hold our support levels right here, and if Bitcoin starts rising once again, then we could be looking like a nice little turnaround where we could reap some monetary benefits from maybe a leverage position, maybe 3x, 5x, or just regular trading depending on the amount of capital that you have. Before we get into the story real quick, let me see who all I got checking in with me on both sides of the map. Grand Rising, everybody checking in the YouTube world. Yusuf L, Brother Kennedy, Miss April, Miss Agnes, Brother Chris. Peace, peace, peace. Grand Rising to everybody. Over here on the Facebook side of things, let me see who all we got checking in right now. Brother Leon, Brother Marco, Miss White, Brother Trotter, Miss Agnes, Brother Peter, Brother Bryant, Miss Sheldon, Brother Hill, Brother Kenny, Brother Parks. How's everybody doing right now, family? If you can, please share this video out. Share this out for individuals. That way, everybody can get this information that I'm bringing. So, getting right into the story. Crypto shed 10 billion in an hour on worries over stable tether. Cryptocurrency market shed 10 billion in value in the space in over an hour late Thursday. CoinMarketCap data showed. New York's top lawyer alleges Bitfinex used at least 700 million from Tether's cash reserves to cover up an $850 million loss. Questions have arisen over whether Tether has enough dollar reserves to justify its token dollar peg and whether it was used to manipulate prices, which has been talked about, I mean, for as long as I've been in the space, at least leading up until the end of 2017. The story goes on to say cryptocurrencies fell amid reignited regulatory worries and questions around the legitimacy of so-called stablecoin Tether. The entire market shed about 10 billion in value in the space of an CoinMarket. Attorney General accused the operator of Bitfinex and Tether Limited of hiding an $850 million loss. The state's top lawyer alleged used at least 700 million from Tether's cash reserves to cover up the apparent loss of 850 million of client and corporate funds. Its findings were detailed in papers filed with the Manhattan Supreme Court. Tether is a cryptocurrency that is meant to be pegged to the US dollar, otherwise known as a stablecoin. Worries have been raised over whether Tether Limited holds enough to back all token pricing cryptocurrency 4% over 24 hours, according to industry website CoinDesk. In the same time period, the prices of Ethereum and XRP, the world's second and third largest virtual currencies by market value, all dropped 6% and 3% respectively. Tether's price fell over 1%, coming off of its dollar peg. Thursday, that Bitfinex handed $800 million to a Panama entity called Crypto Capital without disclosing it to investors. Executives at Bitfinex and Tether then allegedly engaged in a series of conflicted corporate transactions. Have not treat Tether's cash reserves as Bitfinex corporate slush fund and are being used to hide Bitfinex massive undisclosed losses and inability to cover withdrawals off or chief operators of Bitfinex and Tether Limited to cease further loss of its US dollar reserves. They are also barred from deleting or permitting others to delete potentially relevant documents and communications. Bitfinex, the Attorney General were written in bad faith with false. It flatly denied $150 million, stating the funds were not lost, have been in fact seized and safeguarded. Bitfinex and fully collaborated with New York Attorney General's office, as both companies are with all regulation. Crypto Exchange said a statement on its website. The New York office should effort on trying to aid and support our recovery fund. Basically saying, don't accuse us of stealing. Help us get back what may have been from us. Let's see, the company added that both Bitfinex and Tether are financially strong and order by New York. And then, now we're getting into why it matters. Tether is the one-to-one most notable stable coin on the market. It's meant to be backed one-to-one by US dollars to provide a stable value as an alternative to government-backed money trade. But it's been with that, questions have risen over whether it has actually enough dollar reserves to justify the dollar peg and whether it was used to manipulate Bitcoin's huge price spike in 2017. Charles Hayter, CEO of digital currency comparison firm Crypto Compare, said the New York fraud probe into Tether was affecting the market. He said it creates a knock-on effect as Tether is so ubiquitous and so enigmatic. I don't know why I can't pronounce that word today, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Cryptocurrencies have slumped massively from a monster rally in late 2017. Bitcoin, once worth almost 20,000, has fallen steeply to just under 5,300 as of Friday. It had a recent pop last month that experts attribute to algorithm-driven trading. So, I guess that's it for that story, family. So yeah, that's where we got the big dip coming from yesterday, which individuals, might I continue to add, can take advantage of. Can take advantage of this dip. Getting into the next story. This one is more so important. Hey, what's going on, little dude? You want to come listen to this Bitcoin talk? Want to come play with Bitcoin? Huh? Going outside for the day? Next story coming up right now. Top traders held talks on making crypto part of global financial architect. This is being brought to everyone by Bloomberg. Let me see real quick, make sure I don't have any questions or comments on either platform as of right now. Make sure I don't have any questions or comments. Brother Tony, what's going on? Peace, peace, peace. You need that link, Brother Parks? I got you. No doubt, I got you. I'm gonna drop the link. In fact, I'm gonna drop the link in both the YouTube chat and the Facebook chat. I'm gonna drop the link in both chats for y'all. So give me 1 second. Let me slide over here and get it real quick. Slide over here and snatch this up real quick for you. Where is my link at? Here we go. Where is the referral link? There we go. All right, so what I'm doing now is dropping the referral link to both Bybit. I mean, both Bybit on both my Facebook and my YouTube chats. So individuals that choose to sign up can sign up. Also, what I'm gonna drop is the link to the Bank of Holders in opposition to the Bank of America. Well, no, let me not say that. I'm bullshitting. They're not in opposition with them, but it is an alternative to it is a nice alternative to a centralized form of banking. So let me go ahead and drop that for individuals that may want to sign up. Now you do get a free 100 tokens just for signing up. You get 100 free tokens, and then if you have another individual sign up under you, you'll also receive another 100 free tokens. Let me see. There we go. I wonder why the other one didn't work. My referral for Bybit didn't work on the YouTube channel. If anyone on YouTube that does want that, 9 times out of 10, y'all probably checking in from Instagram. Just hit me on the DM, and I'll send it over there to y'all. Just hit me on the DM. I'll send it over there to y'all. And now I'm dropping the link right here on Facebook real quick. Let me drop that over here. There we go. So you got Bybit and you got Bank of Hodlers. Now, getting off into the article. More than 20 of the crypto market's biggest traders gathered in January for talks on making digital assets and tokens part of the global financial architecture, according to Bloomberg report published on April 25th. The meeting was reportedly arranged by Standard Chartered executive Ho-Lan Ling and representatives from Galaxy Digital, Coinbase, and Binance were among those said to have attended the talks at a luxury resort in Singapore. Singapore is the main hub. A lot of the platforms that I'm actually utilizing right now are based in Singapore. DragonX is based in Singapore. Bybit is based in Singapore, just to name a few. Bloomberg reported that the meeting has resulted in plans for a clearinghouse for crypto derivatives that will reduce trading costs while increasing trading volumes. Reportedly known as the Liquidity Offset Network, it could be live and regulated by the Singapore Monetary Authority as early as July. Simon Nursey, who attended the meeting, told the website, "We see this as getting the crypto market into shape in order to absorb the entry of traditional financial firms. We are witnessing the emergence of a new asset class." The gathering reportedly focused on over-the-counter contracts rather than Bitcoin futures, which are commonly traded on exchanges. And for those that are going to be trading on a BitBuy, that's basically what you're buying are contracts. Each contract is $1. And you're able to trade with anywhere from 1 to 100x leverage if you're trading in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and 1 to 25x leverage if you're trading in EOS or Ripple. So right now, while Ripple is dumping, say this one more time. While Ripple is dumping, you could actually be making money off of that. You could actually be betting on the price of Ripple to decrease. Yeah, EOS having a real nice reaction right here off this that support level right there. Very nice. In fact, look at the support. Look, this is what you want to pay attention to sometimes too, family. Look at the support that we came down and touched, which gave us our bounce back. And look at the support back here in the past where it was. It held on momentarily, but it was broken. Let's see. There we go. Once again, confirmation. Now look at that. Can y'all see that? Y'all see that confirmation right there? That same support level. Once again, family, this is why it's important. And let's see what our top is. Look at our top. Look at our top. Real plain, right? You can see this clearly. Other than a couple of breaks, this pretty much is your resistance level. We came back up, hit it again, and broke back down. This is why you need to learn charting in the family. This is one of the main reasons that I push the importance of learning how to read charts. Getting right off into the story, back off into the story. Nursey said he believed that an accepted guide of trading conventions could encourage more Wall Street banks and institutional investors to begin exploring crypto investments. But Ian O'Shea, Credit Suisse's former compliance chief, said challenges remain, telling Bloomberg that crypto is now practically a pejorative pejorative because of the well-documented cases of fraud seen in the industry. Okay, and y'all already know how I do when I come across words that I'm not familiar with, or I think that the viewer may not be familiar with. We're going ahead and check it out, and I'm not familiar with this word. Express contempt or disapproval. Ah, got you. Contempt or disapproval. Okay. So when we go back and read it, now we read this as Bloomberg, that crypto is now practically, what is it again? In disapproval. It's not liked. It's being held in contempt right now. He added, it will need to shake off this taint, meaning it's tainted, if it is to go mainstream. Today, Genesis released their Q1 2019 numbers, showing that they processed 425 million in loans, with Bitcoin comprising 68%. Ripple, the firm behind XRP, also today released numbers showing that they sold $169.42 million worth of Ripple in the first quarter of 2019, up over 31% from the preceding quarter. So we're seeing the numbers moving. We're seeing what the individuals are talking about right now around the world. This is interesting. Vitalik saying that turning Ethereum into a proof of stake coin could be a $160 million industry. Let's see what he's talking about. A new proposal by Vitalik Buterin, the creator of Ethereum, suggests he is considering increasing rewards for validators who would secure the operation of the next version of the world's second largest blockchain. Ethereum 2.0 is by far the biggest upgrade on the horizon for the Ethereum blockchain. Today valued at $17.5 billion, its broader goal is to erase ongoing bottlenecks to transaction throughput and significantly decrease costs on the network. Rather than relying on a proof of work consensus protocol whereby miners compete to bundle together blocks of transactions and add them to the ever-growing chain, Ethereum 2.0 will rely on a proof of stake consensus protocol whereby validators stake their own funds and attest to blocks and transactions being created on the network. So basically how proof of stake works, family, is very simple. You buy the coin and you stake it or hold it in a wallet, and it's much like the law of attraction, whereas just from you holding this certain currency, you are going to be awarded either more of that currency or whatever the derivative giving or the stake sharing currency is. So for instance, with NEO, for you holding NEO, you're not going to get more NEO, but you do get gas. You know what I mean? For you holding NPXS tokens, you get NPXS token though. You see? So let me see, a proof of stake system. As such, the security of Ethereum 2.0 network is reliant not upon enormous amounts of computational energy, but rather enormous amounts of stake wealth, meaning that versus people having to buy mining equipment and mine Ethereum in order to gain more coins, all you're gonna have to do is buy it. The more you buy, the more you hold, the more you stake, the more you get. As such, no, in a proof of stake system, your cost of attack is just buying tokens. You basically want it to be unreasonable that anyone would be able to buy so much tokens that they're able to attack the network. Freddie Harrison, CTO of the Ethereum software client parity, explained, as proposed by Ethereum Foundation researcher Justin Drake in recent days, the targeted amount of staked wealth on the network is around $32 million in Ethereum by today's estimate, that would be valued at over 500 million. And based on that amount of targeted staked wealth, roughly 160 million in ETH could be earned annually by the entities that would, as planned, replace the network's current ecosystem with transaction miners. Reward issuance rates. But how do you get that much value set aside in order to keep the network secure? In order to incentivize that kind of behavior, Ethereum developers need to set a return rate akin to an interest rate that rewards validators who lock up their Ethereum and contribute to the security of the blockchain. They have to find a number that is appropriate. We don't want to overplay to secure the chain. And you don't want to underpay. Johnny Ria, a protocol engineer at Consensus, explained to CoinDesk. Soon the idea was they did some back of the envelope kind of math to figure out what is going to be worth and what should we pay to secure the chain, which we pay the validators. Originally, this back of the envelope math suggests interest rate should be roughly 2.20%, given an overall amount of 30 million Ethereum staked on the network.
Should stake ETH numbers drop, this rate of return would increase to incentivize more validators to come online. Meaning if the price goes down, that means the amount of return you'll get for staking is going to go up, which means more people are going to buy to get more rewards. Should stake Ethereum numbers rise, this return of stake would decrease to ensure the network is not overpaying its validators for their work. And as much damn near like how to, man, that's key. If anyone is utilizing the MakerDAO system protocol on Instadap or through MakerDAO CDP portal themselves, y'all already know how the MakerDAO and the DAI system works. Whereas if X amount of DAI slips too much, an amount of Maker coins are burned, keeping the stability on where it's at. And I see that's what they're trying to do with the Ethereum right now. So that's interesting. But yeah, I guess we can read the rest. There's a sliding scale of rewards that depends on, I don't even care about the rest. Basically, man, when they move to this proof of stake, they're saying that it could bring X amount more money into this into the Ethereum network. So I don't know, what do y'all think about that? Give me some input for those that are out there watching. Let me know what y'all think about Ethereum having proof of stake and bringing more money into the business. What's going on, Brother Carter, Brother Cottrell, Miss Payne, Brother Coleman, Brother Hutchison? Did anybody get any shorts last night? Did anybody get any shorts last night? For those that are part of the decentralized finance group, y'all already know I went live last night and I showed y'all how to use the shorting mechanisms on Bybit. So let me know if any of y'all get any positions to short. And are you now do you now have any positions to or are you setting yourself up in positions to long right now? Let me know if you're setting yourself up in any positions to long. What's going on over there, YouTube world? How are we doing over there? Who I got checking in over here on the YouTube side of things? What's going on, family? Miss, oh, is that Miss or Mrs.? Family Fresh? Is that Elias? I can't really see the picture, so I'm not knowing if you are female or male. But Grand Rising to you, peace, power, and prosperity. Let me see what's going on. So what it said, that was the first half of Coffee and Crypto in the AM. 37 minutes spent on news. Now it's time to get over. And then it sounded like Porky the Pig with that one. Get it. But anytime it's time to spit over right now and get over to the the actual value out here. Let's see what these coins are doing. Let's see if we can find some entries. Already within a little bit of time, we see we got coins coming up into the green right now. Let's see what we got right now. Circulating market cap right now is $173,292,316,366. 24-hour volume right now is $26,074,126,598. You got a BTC dominance right now, 54.45%. Coming in number one, you got Big Bang King Bitcoin trading at $5,340, currently down 1.8% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number two, you got Ethereum ETH trading at $158.04, down 4.1% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number three, you got XRP's Ripple trading at 29 cents, down 1.7% within the last hour. Coming in at number four, you got Bitcoin Cash trading at $269.72, down 3.6% within the last 24 hours. And Ripple's down 1.7% within the last 24. I may have said the last hour. Bitcoin Cash is up 0.2% within the last hour. Coming in number five, you got Litecoin LTC trading at $73.87, down 0.1% within the last 24, up 0.3% within the last hour. Coming in number six, EOS trading at $4.76, up 0.04% within the last 24, 0.05% within the last hour. Coming in number seven, we got Binance Coin trading at $23.50, up 4.09% within the last 24 and 0.5% within the last hour. Beautiful. Coming in number eight, you got Tether USDT, which is the cryptocurrency equivalent to the United States dollar. Right now, this is the reason that the market's dumping right now, because of the I don't know, for some reason the shit's up. But a lot of FUD came out about them, and people got the dumping coins. So coming in number nine, we got Stellar XLM trading at 10 cents, down 3.6% within the last 24. Coming in number 10, we got Cardano trading at 6 cents, down 4.2% within the last 24. Coming in number 11, we got Tron trading at 2 cents, down 3.2% within the last 24. Coming in number 12, we got Monero, top privacy coin, trading at $64.52 with a loss of 3.72% in the last 24 hours. Coming in number 13, we got Dash, coming right back along. Monero, where it should be, or where it was rather. Trading at $111, down 5.4% within the last 24. Coming in next at number 14. Well, I actually have a long position with leverage right now. Bitcoin SV trading at $54.62, up 3.02% within the last 24, 0.88% within the last hour, family. So I'm up 8, 12, 16. 24. I'm up 2.4% because I'm using 3x leverage. So anytime you use leverage, whatever percentage you've gained, you multiply it times the amount of leverage you're using. So if you're using 10x leverage and you go up 1%, you've gone up 10%. You understand what I mean? Coming in number 15, you got IOTA trading at 27 cents. Right now, down 7.2% within the last 24, up 0.2% within the last hour. Coming in number 16, Tezos. Well, I hope a lot of people did not sleep on this dip. Down 6.2% within the last 24 hours right now, trading at $1.13. Coming in number 17, we got NEO trading at $9.59, down 4.7% within the last 24, up 0.5% within the last hour. Coming in number 18, you got Ethereum Classic. Ethereum coming in number 18, trading at $5.57, down 1.04% within the last 24 hours. Coming in number 19, we got Neem trading at 5 cents right now, down 3.43% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number 20, last but not least, we have Maker trading at $524, down from $700, almost $800. Right now, down 8.18% within the last 24 hours. Family, that is your top 20 coins in the coin market cap. Now what we're going to do is take a look at the biggest gainers and the biggest losers, see who our possible suspects could be as far as entry levels, and see who's up right now within the last 24 hours amidst this bloodbath. I can tell you right now, DGTX should be on the biggest gainers list. Should be. As well as DGD and Crow. Let's see. First, we're going to take a look at the biggest losers, I think. Yes. Biggest losers right now, you got ARK, Revain, Ardor, Basic Attention Token, Walton Chain, Nano, Maker, Komodo, Nose, OMG, Steam, Golem, Chainlink, Mona, Waves, IOTA, IOST, Nas, Stratus, goddamn, the list goes on. Neo, Ontology, Engine, and this is from top to bottom. Dash, Bitcoin, Diamond, Icon, Decentraland. I mean, take your pick, family. Take your pick on which one you may want to enter. Take your pick. Oh man, ARK, Revain, Nano, Maker, Komodo. No, like it's not one of these I can be like, is which one should I pick over the other one? Man, all of these are some nice picks. Komodo, Basic Attention. Of course, who's down the most? Because you stand to gain the most if it had a regular traction. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So let's see. Let's see who our top runners are real quick. Digix DAO, wow. Maximind coin. I'm so pissed right now. Right now, the MXM coin that I had on HitBTC is locked up due to the fact that HitBTC has not given us the new coins that Maximind himself gave to HitBTC. So right now, our coins, you can see the balance on HitBTC, but you don't see the dollar balance with it. But you can trade Maximind coin on BitForex though. You can trade it on BitForex. Number 3, you got Theta, and coming in number 4, DGTX. I told y'all. And then look who's in number 5. Look who's in number 5, Crow. Told y'all, up there. These two right here, I told y'all specifically. Bitcoin SV creeping up also, up 2 point. Come on, keep going. Told y'all I got a long position on Bitcoin SV. Looking very nice right now. Then you got all the stable back currencies, True USD, USDC, Paxos Standard. Then you got Augur, BNB coin. AOA, another one of my picks, long-term hold. This is a long-term. Then you got Gemini dollars, DAI dollars, which is probably one of the only ones that's backed by a physical, not a physical. Trying to see if anybody else stands out. EOS definitely. PundyX. PundyX only got a 1.3% loss. So yeah, those are your biggest gainers, family. Those are your biggest gainers. Let's slide over here and take a look at these charts real quick. Is there anything that anybody wants to take a look at? Any coin? Right now, what I'm doing for those that may be new to the channel is a coin request, whereas the viewer has me look at a coin of their choice. So right now, I'm gonna open up the waves, open up the lines. Let me see if anybody has any coins they want to take a look at real quick. What platform did you use to long? I used To long Bitcoin SV, I use Dragon X. To long EOS, Bitcoin, or Ripple, I'm using Bybit. You can also use Dragon X to do EOS and Bitcoin. The only difference is on Bybit, I'm able to do up to 25x leverage. With EOS, that means whatever I'm spending times 25, and I'm able to do up to 100x utilizing the one that you have. So which plan? Let me see. Do we got any coin requests from either side, YouTube or Facebook? Let me see. We got any coin requests from anybody? Any coin requests? Y'all already know. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and end this and get on about my day. As it is Friday, we do have the Financial Fridays today, decentralized finance class going on later on tonight. It is a 3-hour class. It is a 3-hour class. So, let me know if anybody's interested in it. For those that are pre-tokens, let's see. Is that the name of a token? Pre-token? Let's see. Okay, pre-search. This may be the one you're speaking on right here. Let's see. Right now, trading at 4 pennies, down 10%. 24-hour volume of 166,000. Let's see what the chart looks like real quick. Okay, starting to see a little bit of pump. You may be starting to turn around. What market is this thing on? Trading on Hit BTC, Coin Exchange, and Yobit. Gotcha. Let's see. That means if it's on Hit BTC, and that means it should be available on TradingView. So let's see if we can find pre-search. Was that the correct coin you're asking about, sir? Yeah, 3-hour tour. Dash. Okay, we can take a look at Dash. Was that the right coin you was looking at? Yeah, be careful with Hit BTC. What's going on with Can Bittrex? Been in maintenance for a while. MPXS versus Ethereum. All right, MPXS versus Ethereum. Yeah, Brother Hutchinson, the links are in the chat. If you look up the links for bank holders and Bybit are in the chat. Let's see. You talking about cannabis? Cannabis coin on Bittrex? Is that the one you're talking about? Cannabis coin? Let's see. Can y'all see? Let me see. Let's look for pre. Here we go. Pre-search versus Bitcoin. Let me know if everything's clear. If y'all can see the screen. Let me know if everything's clear and y'all can see the screen clearly. So let's see. This is let's scroll back. Let's start with a day chart. Okay, so this thing ain't entirely new. How old is this? From December 2017. Yeah, it's not entirely new. Not entirely old. Let me see. Hitting critical levels of support once again. See if we can hold off there. Major wick action going on here. Let's see. I don't even like to use wicks as overextended like that, but we'll try it first and foremost.
Hit bottom, came back out. You did test the 236 area, broke back down. So you tested the 236 area, you broke back down. So you'll be waiting to test the 236 area again if we can find our footing down here. Yeah, that is if we can find any type of support. Now, if you break support at 73, what is that? 733 sats, if I'm not mistaken, 733 sats. So we're looking at Bitcoin. Yep. That would be where I would get out. Now, if we just hit this 236, that's damn near 80%, maybe 70%. Let me see where we at right now. With it being so cheap. Yeah, that's a 70% return right there. Now, normal levels of retracement are between 38 and 61. So let's see. Looking at 112, possible 155, possible 190% returns if we retest previous highs back here at the 6618. That's your possible returns right there. Take a look at Dash. Dash with one hell of a, let's see, be more. There we go. Getting stopped out by the 200-day exponential moving average. Let's see. I'm gonna play with this and adjust this a couple times. I want to check a couple of things. Barely just broke that 382. Coming down to that 50 though. This is on the daily chart right here. EOS still dumping off. I mean, you can see it's all negative volume. RSI is dumping to the downside. Let me see. You may have a level of support forming right here at about $106. $106, $107. That ain't bad. That's not bad. Let me see. That's 14%. That's about 26, about 25% profit if you just go back to previous highs from entering around the area level that it's at right now. Once again, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Let me see. No doubt, no doubt. Let's see. With that being said, if that's it, those are the only coins. Oh yeah, NPXS versus ETH. I forgot. On BitBuy, but you shouldn't worry about like y'all. Shit. My advice to individuals out there that are just now getting into this space, I wouldn't play with 100x leverage. But you can use 100x leverage on Bybit, meaning whatever you have, you multiply it times 100. So $1 is $100. $100 is $1,000. $1,000 is what, 10,000? Yeah, $1,000 is $10,000. XLM and then NPXS. XLM and then NPXS. Let's see. Well, NPXS first because it was first asked. Let's see. Look at that. We still in. Remember what I made here. We're still in this down sloping trend. We haven't broken anything yet. Everything still stands from the last video I did. We're still in this down sloping trend. It has not changed yet. Until we can break out of this, NPXS ain't going nowhere. Real nice down slope right now. Now, could you be accumulating? Yes. Bit by bit, small by small. You know, not going heavy or anything like that. Got volume coming in though. Pick up, turn around on the RSI. Volume seems to be seeping ever so slightly. But still in this downtrend though. Still in this downtrend. XLM versus dollar. Coming back, hitting those same levels of support once again. Once resistance. Nice bounce off these levels. Nice reaction. Let's see. XLM, RSI going down towards oversold. You've hit your main retracement right now. That 618 getting stopped out. Y'all see that? See that 618? You're hitting that damn near perfectly right now. Open this up a little bit. There we go. So you can see easily swing low, swing high. Where we see our first test on the daily chart was the 382. Bounced up, retested at 236, wasn't able to hold. You traded though, you consolidated across the 382 momentarily before dumping. Oh, hold on. Before dumping out, coming down, I mean, breaking right through the 50 and coming down and testing at 681. That's where you found your support at right now. So classic play out, actually a nice play. At XLM, this actually right here would have been one of my entry levels. This would have been my lowest entry level. Anything after that, I would have been out of the position when it correct itself. But this right here is usually our normal entry between 382 and 618, because this right here is where it usually makes that decision if it's going to turn around or continue to dump. And right now it's looking like it may start to turn around, though it may be a slow climb. Maybe a slow climb. Let's see what we can be looking at. Let's see, what's that? 3%, about 4%. About 4%, 13%, 24%, and back to the all-time high, looking at a 40% return. Remember, this is crypto too. Stuff can go back sporadically, family. Not trying to make anybody FOMO win, but like this play right here, if I was to enter on XLM, I would enter and then just use the stop limit as a basis for my use the retracement level as a basis for my stop limit. That's it. Let me see. If that's it, fam, I'm going ahead and be ending this. Yep. So I'm going ahead and end this now, fam. I want to thank everybody that came out, was able to rock with me during this early rising show with Coffee and Crypto. Oh shit, with the Bitcoin Block Buddy. Anybody that wants to sign up for any type of workshops, interested in the book, one-on-one consultations. Like I said, decentralized finance going on tonight and tomorrow morning. For those that aren't able to make it tonight, we're doing one tonight and one in the AM. This is where I'm going to be showing individuals how to create a CDP using the MakerDAO protocol, InstaDApp decentralized bank. How to earn interest utilizing the debt you create from that CDP, and how to leverage that debt in order to make more profit. So until the next video, this is Amir, the Chicago Crypto Hustler, Bitcoin Block Bully. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. I am out of here.